Good morning, everyone. This is me, Ahref, a digital marketer trainer, consultant, vlogger, and specifically working in this field from around 15 years. Optimized thousands of Google ads, Facebook ads, campaigns, worked with various industry partners and companies for SEO. So today the video is about SEO audit. I will be doing an extensive, detailed SEO audit of our website. We will be discussing on-page and off-page factors and evaluating how we can improve our rankings on search engine. For those who don't know, SEO means Search Engine Optimization, while Google calls it Search Engine Optimizer. SEO is a process through which you can rank your website organically on different keywords. For instance, if you search something on Google, you are going to find various results relevant to it. If you want to rank your website for a specific query or a keyword, whatever you search in Google, that query is known as a keyword in terms of Google. And if you want to rank for that query, you are going to do SEO. Now the question is, what is SEO audit? SEO audit is just like after running some miles, you need to get your car oil changed, just like this. SEO audit is an extensive process to deeply analyze and view all the off-page and on-page sectors of the website, so we can assume that we do not have any problem when it comes to SEO. It's an auditing procedure. Google have around 200 ranking factors to rank your website. You are going to evaluate and check on almost major or most important factors to understand where we are understanding according to SEO point of view. We will be going to analyze landing pages of the website, different strategies, different off-page strategies, on-page and off-page. For those who don't know, whatever the SEO you do on the website or on the page, it is known as on the page, and whatever SEO you do off the page means not on the website but on other websites, such as making backlinks to your main website, is known as off-page SEO. So it is going to be a detailed video on this. You don't have to go anywhere, and you have to stay with me for the next detailed audited SEO strategies with me, and I want you to deeply understand and see how I'm going to audit a website. We'll be doing and testing various strategies, various ways. So let's get started with it. So now we are going to do the SEO audit. So the site I have selected for the SEO audit is massageandsparkclub.com. Niche. Its niche is related to health. Okay, so we are going to examine a few things, and then we are going to see how it's working well and where it has issues. So just in case I haven't forgot to mention the website here, let me add here as well. The website is massageandsparkclub.com. The tools I'm going to use is Google Webmaster tools, a proper link checker, date modifier, Ahref, Google Analytics, and Stack Counter is another optional tool which I like. For SEO, RankMath is good, and SEMRush is good as well. So let's get started by seeing the domain and having the general observation of the website. This is a domain. Make sure the domain has an active logo, which is very necessary. The website should have a privacy policy in terms of fair service. If you are using any affiliate, you need to mention the affiliate disclosure. The better you do, I think it's going to help you as an authority, as well as building the customer trust, as well as people will also like if you do this. And then we are going to do the general overview of the website. So right now I do have the access to the website. So you can see the footer is blank. The footer menu is also blank. So little bit things can be done over here. So these are the minor issues. Let's see what we can do. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to use the broker link. The broker link tool will eventually help us to find if there are any broken links on the website. If the link is presented but it's not working, we are going to find it through the dashboard where I'm using WordPress, in case if you don't know. So I'm going to start with the Drupal link on the website. So I will move to the tools. I'm using a tool. It's very famous as a Drupal link tool I'm using. So I just did a random. So they just I got to know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 links on the website which are not working, which needs to be cause of concern. Let's have a review. Let's, for instance, it's an article 10 ways to have a great poster. The link text is importance of poster character. You can see that link is not working. So it is also highlighted over there. It's not working. Let me do a double check. See, it's working. So I just need to do a double check in case if it's working or not. Okay, and if there is another, let's do check here as well. It's for Amazon. There is no link text over here. As is on that price. Right there. I'm seeing this link is not working. So we just need to find out what kind of links which are not working on their website. We are going to find them and we are going to remove them from the website. So this is our first step, and that is to find the Google links. My second strategy would be to do the brand name search on the Google to exactly find out if there is any Google priority or not, if my website is being indexed in Google or not, or if website as a journal have a very basic issue with the Google or not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to search my site on Google. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open Google here. Site, column, and I'm going to write the domain name here over here. So my site is indexed. That's pretty good. It means that your website is indexed and doesn't have any issue. Another thing very important if you are using WordPress, and that is to have all of your plugins updated all of the time. If you do not update your plugins on the website, it can cause issues such as security issues, such as late loading issues, or any other issue on your website. So it's going to, even it can hack your website. Hackers can use it to hack your website if the plugins are outdated, not scripted, or if your plugins are not updated. There can be coding issue on the website as well. So it's a good practice to have your plugins always updated. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to update all the plugins to make sure that your website is updated. You can see there are 2 plugins which needs to be updated. Okay. So whatever the plugins are, just have to select this and press the update button. Your website also needs to be updated to the latest WordPress version if you're using WordPress or whatever. The content management system you're using for your website, it needs to be always updated. Whenever there is a new update, you should rush immediately and update your website as soon as possible to avoid security risks, to avoid security flaws, as well as to make your website quicker and you should be able to load it very fast. Right. So, okay, my plugins are updated. Okay, there is an also modified post update. This was a case study which I did with another client, and I get to know that if your posts are regularly updated, Google is going to like your post or not, and is going to like it or not. For instance, this website is this page is updated on June 22. Now the thing is, you need to update all your posts all the time. If you have more than 30-40 posts, and if you are going to manually update all your posts, it's going to take a lot of time, which I can understand, which you can understand as well. For instance, if I came to know, if I go to posts to see how many posts I have, so I have around 47 published articles. So every other day, if I go on and update my post with the new dates, it's going to take a lot of time. So why do not use a tool? So there is a tool which is developed by Ahref. It is a very good tool. It can bulk post update. It can update all of your posts on your, and even it can update the dates of all of your pages on the website with just a button of click. So I personally like the tool very much, and I do suggest you to use it as well. The question is how to use it. So I'm going to find out how I did it last time. So here you go. Settings, bulk post update. Okay. So what you have to do is, there are two options: post or pages. I'm going to select all of the categories here, and I'm going to select the publish date. Okay, and I'm going to press this button. So within a few seconds, they have updated my 47 posts. Now I'm going to select my pages, and I'm going to do the same thing. So 5 pages were updated as well. Google likes updated and fresh content. If your content is outdated, Google will slowly de-rank your website, and they will not like your content. So it's always a good idea, good practice to have your content always updated. So let's analyze, for instance, this article. Let's see the date on this article. It's 21st June. Let me refresh it. Now you can see it's automatically updated to 17th June. So I mean, you need to have it updated all the time. So I did it. I'm glad that I do not have to update every other post with the new dates, and they all are updated. Even I can just select. You can see the dates here. It's all updated just with a click button. The posts are updated. As per the Google algorithm, as I told you, the fresh content has always a value, or even if you keep on updating your own content with any content, Google will also like that. And how Google will come to know that you have updated your old content is through your date. Okay, so these 3 things are done. Okay, now we are going to move on Google Search Console, but before going to Google Search Console, you need to understand that by 2015, Google counted mobile ranking as a factor in ranking your website, because now major people use mobiles as well as laptops and smart tablets to visit your website. Previously, before 2015, the major share was done through laptop or computers, but eventually people shifted on mobile phone, tablets. So it's very now necessary to have your website as mobile friendly as well. So there is a tool we are going to use. It's a search.com/. I'm going to write it in the description as well, so that everyone can read it easily. And click on it. So now I'm going to check if my website is mobile friendly or not. Okay, while it's doing for the main page, let me do it for another page. It is always a good idea to at least check 2, 3, 4, 5 pages, so you are sure your website is mobile friendly. Let's select the standard one. While these 2 are happening, let me select another one as well. So now the first result of this game, the page is mobile friendly. Okay, for those who don't know, it's not difficult to get your website mobile friendly. All you have to do is you have to install an AMP plugin on your website. AMP known as Accelerated Mobile Pages. It is a very well known plugin. There are many plugins available for AMP, and you can use it on your website to make your website mobile friendly. You can see now the second result also came in, and the page is also mobile friendly. And let's see the third result. Hopefully it will also be mobile friendly. So just wanted to tell you, it's very easy, but you need to have your website as mobile friendly so that masses can easily open your website through all of the browsers with convenience. You can see these three pages are mobile friendly. So we are sure that the website is mobile friendly. This is also a very important factor in your website. Once we check out this, now we are going to go on the Google Search Console, and we need to ensure that Google indexes one version of your website. Years ago I had a website, and one website was indexing Google with www.mywebsite.com and one was without www. So right now there are around 4 variations, which HTTP, HTTPS, HTTP and HTTPS. So just to let you know that your website should be HTTPS. HTTPS security should be installed on your website, because if your website doesn't have HTTPS installed, Google is going to give a caution to a user who is going to open your website that the website may not secure, and it is also negative signal for your website. So you need to make sure that your website has HTTPS security installed and it's working well. Sometimes if you need to also use a redirect so that if a customer opens your website with HTTP, it should automatically redirect to the HTTPS version of your website. So people ask me on which out of these 4, which one should they select. It's all up to the personal preferences. I ideally like using the last one, that HTTPS www.yoursite.com. It's the ideal one for me, but it's all up to the personal preferences, and I have tried to use different websites to see if there is any ranking difference between them. No, there is no ranking difference. It's all up to your personal preference. So now let's move on to see the overview. Okay. So this is my Google Search Console overview of my website. You can see that the website has received around 10 search clicks in around 3 months, which is a very negative figure, which means that the website needs to be updated, and which means that the website is not ranking well on the Google. I understand. Now we are going to see the coverage. If there are any coverage issues, so 56 valid pages are being indexed with 0 page errors. Now the third is experience. Mobile usability is good. If there are any page experience issue, it should be shown here. If there are any loading issues, if there are any coding issues on the website, it will be shown here. As I told you about AMP is very good. My website is AMP friendly, so it's fulfilling it on it. So it's a very important thing you need to have it. Here I can just see my last 3 months report, and I can see these are the volume for each keyword searches, and I can see if I select the position as well, I'm going to know that where I am ranking for which queries. For instance, if I have to check the pest neck massaging where I am ranking, I am going to select this, and I am going to write it over here. These are the 50 results. I'm not ranking here. Let's open Google US. Maybe I'm ranking over there. So it means that the website was used to rank for on around 75 position in the last 3 months, but now it's not ranking on this. So that is why we are going to examine and understand how we can improve it and what kind of strategies will needs to be done on the website to make it rank on the website. So now there is another thing which I wanted you to do from Google Search Console, and that is we need to select about international targeting. International targeting is a preference. In case if your website is for a specific country, you need to tell them that I wanted to rank for a specific country. So in international targeting, we are going to select a specific country where we want to rank our website. For instance, right now, I wanted this website to particularly rank well in the United States. There are very country-specific websites, and then there are general websites. If there is a general website, you do not need to select any country for it. But if there is a website which you want to target for a particular country, you're going to select here. Now the question is why I'm selecting the United States right now. Because my website has an affiliate link which is going directly towards Amazon, and primarily my Amazon US links are being placed on my website, which is why I'm now going to target users in the United States. So my first preference is users from the United States should visit my website. So I have selected international targeting. Okay. If there is any security issue on the website, Google Search Console will tell you that if there is any security issue on the website, or user might feel uncomfortable, you are going to find it over here. If there is any manual action on the website, you are going to find here. Another thing which is very important is to have your sitemap on the Google Search Console. So Google can find all of your pages on your website. Although now with the advanced Google crawling technique, it is not necessary to have a sitemap, because Google will automatically find crawling based on if you have interlinked all of your articles with each other. But it's still a good practice to have a sitemap installed. You can use any tool to create a sitemap for your website, and sitemap will automatically get updated with new posts over there. The second is going to be published to see if there are any issues on the website. No, it's perfectly fine. So, in case if you wanted to ask what are excluded pages are already pages which are being indexed on Google, and they are now being shown as either redirect or it's like if we have my article best name sergeant was being shown on the main page, it is also being shown in my categories. I have created specific categories. For instance, I created a category for reviews, I created a category for neck massager. In both categories, you can see my neck massager page. Now, when it is with Google, in case of 3 results, I just wanted to get index my main article page, which is why I have added them in my Excel page. It is not difficult to get them added. These are my valid pages. You can see all of my index pages over here. No issues with A and B. 13 pages are being indexed with A and B. Now the website is not regularly updated, which is why whenever the Google crawler will come next time and then they will find the A and B version, they are going to automatically add it over here. Okay, no error here so far. Okay, all clear here. Okay, in settings, you can select the ownership, verification, user information. In case if you want to allow someone to access your Google Search Console results, you can select from users and permission here. Now let's move on to the links. Okay. In link section, we can find 2 links. One is external links and one is internal links. Internal links are pages which are being linked individually with each other. External links are links pointing from your website to other website. You can see on external linking. And the third is top linking sites. These are the sites which are linking to you. You can find it over here. So let's have an internal link first. It is a general overview. I do not personally suggest Google Search Console. For this, I suggest Ahref. I will make you go over there, and we are going to see the links over there. But just giving you a general look on how it shows in Google Search Console. So these are the 27 sites which are linking to Massage Spa Club on the website. So these are 27 websites which are linking to my main website. So if I see, Google right now has detected 170 links which are being linked to my website from external third-party websites. And if you can see, apart from the main page, the second page which has the most incoming links is Best Neck Massage, and the third one is Best Vendor. You can see over here. Okay. Which I already told you that the HTTPS version should be running. The next thing is you need to upgrade to SSD hosting. You know, hosting is very important, and people have lost their data if they are not using a good hosting. So you need to use a good hosting. I personally recommend using the good hosting. There are many good hosting providers available online. You can use them to to run your website. Bluehost is also a good one. Bluehost is also good hosting. I will also add a link in the description in case if you want to buy through Bluehost. It is one of my personal preferred recommended hosting company. The reason why I recommend SSD Hosting is because SSD Hosting is faster, quicker, and more safer for you. So there are the three reasons: fast, safe, and quick. So which is why you need to have a good hosting so your data doesn't get messy, your website stays always online, up to date, and your website is loaded fastly. So this is a very important thing. I was doing an SEO session locally, and I told once that a second late is a second lost. So every second counts. Whenever user clicks on your website and the time it loaded, there are few seconds. We do not want user to think about any other thing except our own website, which is why that time should be minimal as possible. So a second late is a second lost. We need to count every second matters. So the website speed should be the most important thing for your website. If your website speed is not good, you are going to lose in SEO point of view. Also, as a buyer's perspective, user can think about something else while your website is loaded, and as a marketer, we do not want our user, our potential customer, to think about any other thing except our own product or website or service we are selling, which is why it is very necessary to have your website loaded as soon as possible. You can use many plugins to get your website quicker, faster. Sometimes you need to use a content CDN, content delivery networks, to get your images faster. You can use SEO plugins such as Rank Math or Yoast SEO to get your website loaded faster. There are other tools available as well, but ranking your website to have your website speed being loaded quicker is very important. How you can check? There are two tools. One is a Google Developer tool, which I will also tell in the description so that people can open it on their own. There is also GT Metrics. Let me close this mobile friendly. So let's get started with the main page. In case if you want to hire me for doing SEO audit or to make your website quicker, faster, definitely I'm going to work. How you can hire me, it's going to be shown in description. You can also visit my website to find more about it. So just have a look on this. As per Page Speed Insights, the performance 76 is little above the average, but it can be optimized and improved. There are some errors on the website which can be improved. But for the desktop, it's very perfect with 99 out of 100. Okay. But for mobile, if it's 76, it's also okay because we are not opening the AMP version, which user gets to see by default. So for mobile, I will select /AMP, which is my AMP version for the mobile. In case if it's okay, then it means that my website is already optimized for this. While if I have searched for the GT metrics, I found my website to be very optimized with 100% performance, 88 structure, very fast, very quickly loaded. But the one thing you need to know is just having your website main page search is not enough. You need to check out on multiple pages to ensure your website is perfect or not. Let me say this by doing this AMP. So let me select. For instance, I wanted to see on this. I'm going to write it over here on GT metrics. So the mobile needs updation. So the other page, 6 comment posture, is very perfect for mobile, 94 performance, and 99 performance for desktop. It's perfectly fine. Anything above 90 is very good, exceptional, awesome. Let me do it for another page to ensure it's working perfect. Let me search for this page on here. While the GT matrix has loaded for the 6 common, the old page, and it is also perfect. 98% performance is also fine. Okay, you need to individually check all of your pages to ensure that your website, if there is any issue on any page, we need to sort it down. Let me write it here as well. All pages need to be tested. So if you can see, 93 performance for mobile, 99 for desktop, perfectly fine as per Google page speed insights. But let's see with the GT metrics. It is also fine with GT metrics. So my website page speed is fine. I do not need further optimization. And I'm going to show you the plugins I'm using here to ensure you that I'm not hiding anything. For image optimization, I'm using SEMRush. It is a very good image optimizer. I'm also using WP Rocket. It is a very good tool to optimize your website speed. I'm also using Yoast SEO over here, but I also use Rank Math, but on different niches. But right now, I'm using Yoast SEO, which is also equally works perfect. So these are the, and apart from AMP, these are the 3-4 tools I'm using for optimization of my website. I can optimize your website as well, but right now I'm just showing you the tools I'm using, so that in case if you want to do it on your own, you can do it as well. No issues. Okay. So now our next strategy is to find and remove not known page or too much pages in Google. So we are going to find out how many pages are being indexed on the in our Google versus how many pages live we have. So we are going to do the search like we did. You can see there are 37 results which are being indexed on Google. Now there is something very interesting you need to know. That is, Google has indexed 37 results. While when I search on my post, I came to know that I have 47 published articles, which means not every article is updated or indexed in Google. Although Google is indexing my website, but they are not indexing all of my pages. So I need to figure out manually on which pages they have not indexed it. I'm going to update the content over there. I'm going to look if there is any duplicate content or if there is an issue on the content, and then I'm going to update the structure with new images, new articles, new information, new reference links, so the article stays up to date. The reason Google have automatically excluded that page is because that page is not producing or giving any quality result, which is why it is very important to see. So you can come to know that apart from I have 5 pages and 4 posts, which means apart from 42 pages, Google has just indexed 37 pages. It means they are not indexing around 15 pages of my website. Why they are not indexing it? It is because their website lacks outdated content. So I need to figure them, and I'm going to manually review all of the pages. I need to do it, and I'm going to look on the pages which are not indexed and need to update them. Now for Google Search Console, if there are any security issues, if there are any crawling issues, mobile issues, redirection issues, search appearance issues, you are going to find it over Google Search Console. I have already gone through Google Search Console. I have already done country settings, submitting sitemap. I have already told you about it. I have already told you about AMP version as well. Now the question is now going to work on on-page SEO for now. So for the on-page SEO, the first thing is to check broken links on your website. If there are any broken links, I have shown you how to check with the broken link tool. The tool is very easy. All you have to do is you have to just install it, and it's going to automatically find all the broken links on your website. Second should be checking all heading, structure, video, images on your article. Now it is not always possible to have automatically check it, so we have to manually check it. For instance, if I have to see this one, remember one thing, it takes a lot of time to land a visitor on your website, so you need to make sure to interlink. If a user comes on your website, you have to force him to visit another page. No, not force, but you have to recommend your other page so that I can visit. So interlinking is very important, very important. So as a journal, I need to see if I'm interlinking on this article. You can see I'm not interlinking in this article. I'm just linking to a third party just for information. Yeah, I'm interlinking, but just one interlink. I recommend having multiple interlinks on this page, so that, for instance, if I have to interlink more, and I have to see, if I search bike, to see what kind of pages it has on my website which has the word bike. So I can even have this massage oils as well. Copy link address, and I'm going to see if there is any word oil being used here. I can add it and I can use it. For instance, I can add over here just add a graph. It's just an interlink I have added. Interlinks are very important. You need to add as much as possible. Now on massage oil page, you have to also interlink with other pages as well. So interlinking is a process. Ideally, I recommend having at least 3 to 5 interlinks on each page. Another question which is very important is how much words should I have in an article? Now there is not a fixed criteria, but as per various case studies, it has been seen that Google likes long content which is very well researched, which have a very good number of words written in it. So ideally, if your article has 1500 plus words, it's good. Okay, there is also one thing which is very important, and that is to know is the content structure of your website. Content structure says there can be 2 types of articles. One article is selling articles. For instance, these review pages where I am selling. You can see this bike page where I am recommending different bikes, This is a selling article. I'm a money making article. I'm recommending different things, and I'm going to have an Amazon link to it. So it's a money making article. Apart from this, there are also informational articles. For instance, this article, 6 most common posture problems and how to fix them. This article do not sell anything. This is just an informational article. One is informational articles. Informational, educational articles. Your website should be a combination of them. Website, let me write it in a different way. Your website should be a combination of both type of content structures. Your website should have selling articles as well as information articles both on your website. If you have just only one kind of article, it's not going to work well. Now coming back on how much words should I have, you should have around 1500 plus words. Another thing is you also should have images or videos embedded from YouTube on your website. It is very important that your website should have images or videos embedded from YouTube on your website. This is going to increase your authority. Also, link to good external researched articles. This will show to Google as well as to visitors that your website has an extensive case study before writing something, or your research information is backed by a third-party research. So it is very important if you can do external research, if you can link back to external research, well-researched articles. For instance, you can see this is an interlink. Where is it wrong exercise posture? I am linking to a mind body green website where 13 exercises for postures are being told, and then there is an, according to NHS, it is a case study on common postures, mistakes and fixes. So that is how I'm giving value and giving power to my article. You need to give power to your article. This is very important when it comes to on-page SEO. Now, when I was doing on-page SEO audit, I need to understand that I need to have content structures. For instance, this is an H1. Best spin bikes. This is an H1. This should be H2. You can see H2 heading over here. And then item wise is an H3. You need to have your content structure in headings, headings H1, H2, H3. You can bold specific things if you think that is very important thing, or which you think that the user should read it well. You can bold it over here. It will also increase your website interest towards user. So it's always a good idea to have it. For instance, I can like here spinning bikes. I can do bold it over here. To burn 700 calories is an attractive, interesting word. I can take it over here. Now, use SEO can tell you about a few of the things. For instance, I can write spin bikes here to see. I press the. I can come to know the relevant, but I need to authorize over there. Okay, it's going to take a lot of time. It can also tell me about readability, but if you are using, they are saying that you are using transition words. You are repeating some words which is not good. You are using passive voice a lot, but apart from this, the sentence length is great, paragraph length is great, subheading distribution is great, consecutive sentences, flash is reading this is very good, so it's acceptable. But you can improve based on the used SEO feedback. But you can see the written, if this is written 2020 or 22 is over here, so it's an old article. So you need to update any old word over here as well. Okay, so these were the general practices which you can do. Apart from this, your website should have about us, contact us, privacy policy page, and terms of service page. Now these are very important things which you need to have on your website. Now we are dates plugin. For dates plugin, I have already told you about the bulk modify dates, and through which you can get your all of the post updated. Now we are going to move on Ahref to deeply evaluate and understand about our backlinks, about our site structure, what kind of issues we have, and third party opinion with it. It is also a very good tool. So now let's move on Ahref. Ahref is a very famous SEO software for those who don't know, that contains tools for backlink building, backlink analysis, keyword research, comparative analysis, rank tracking, and site audits. Many people do rely on it. It is a very well-known tool. You can also use SEMRush. SEMRush is also a very famous tool, and I have recommended SEMRush on my website as well, on the blog. I have written a detailed review about how does SEMRush works. Even on my YouTube channel, there is a video about SEMRush, where you can find and discover how SEMRush works and how it can help you with PPC and as well as with your SEO needs. So now let's coming back on how Ahref can help us. So first of all, we have to connect our website with Ahref. If your website is connected with Google Search Console, Ahref can easily import your website on it if it is already connected with it. So now let's move on to see how the observation regarding our website. So you can see 56,81,000 number, it is being ranked. It is a very poor number. It means that this website is not getting much traffic. It's a URL rating shows on a point of 0 to 100 on where your website URL is ranking, and now the domain rating DR point shows on 0 to 100 on what scale your DR is trending. Now the question is, what is the difference between DR and UR? DR remains the same for the whole domain, but the UR changes for each page of your website. Or if in case if you want to search for a specific page, the UR will be different for each page. Apart from this, it is saying that 233 domains are referring to us. They are giving backlink to us. We can go and select here, and I can see what are the domains which are referring to me. I can also use Google Disavow tool to disavow any bad links. I can find those bad links through it. I just have to search full disavow bad links, and here I can so there is a links on page. You can go over here. I can select my property, whichever which I wanted to do. Okay, so this is a disavow tool. Here I can disavow links to my website. I can select my domain over here, whichever I wanted you to do, which I wanted to upload on. I'm gonna select this one. Okay, and I can download the list, and I can select. So now how I'm going to find out the list for the bad links? I'm going to look on the DR of each page. If the DR is 0, it means that the website is not good. So it is a very easy formula to find out. Also, if there are any EU pages, EU domains which are linking to, or any Russian websites which are linking to me, I need to figure them out. I can open it to see. The bad links are the gifts of your competitors to you, so that you cannot rank well. The competitors also send bad backlinks to your website, so Google perceives your website as a spam website. So you need to constantly evaluate your disavow list and constantly update your list. So now, what I can do through Ahref link to see, I just wanted the traffic from the website or the pages which have active traffic. If I have to select through this, I can select at least these pages have some sort of traffic. But if I go to fourth page, even these pages have some sort of traffic. But apart from this domain, there are no traffic on these pages. So it's not a good idea to have your website ranked for them. So I need to create a list of all these pages, and I need to add them in a disavow list, so that the bad links coming from other websites to my website should be removed. These domains should be added in a disavow list, because I do not want link from a website which doesn't have a good image in the Google web AI. So it is very important. So either through the help of a DR or either through a Ahref link, it is a quick way. I am not saying this is the rightest way, but it is a quick way for you to find the bad links, and you can have all of your bad links. You can find all of the bad links and you can get them removed. For instance, if it's a website I know about it and why it is linking to me, they have a zero traffic, which means that now that is not even secure. I'm getting a link from a HTTP website. See how I told you, like with the HTTP, Google is going to give you a caution that the connection is not secure. Now see how much time it is going to take to load. So I need to add these into my disavow list. The bad links are going to cause you a lot of trouble. Okay, now let's move on to my website back again. Okay, The good thing about Ahref is I can see from which keywords I am getting traffic. I am going to select organic keywords from here and just select the latest one. Okay. Okay. I mean, this is, I'm using a free version here, and Ahref is free if you have your own website to personally. Another thing is, this can help you to find SEO structured keywords. For those who don't know, SEO structure is a set of combination of relevant keywords, relevant pages, which can help you to rank for your main keyword. For instance, I wanted to rank my website this best neck massager for the word best neck massager. Now I know that the best neck massager is a competitive word, but that main best neck massager word is already being ranked for the best neck and back massager consumer report. So what I can do is I can create a specific page for best neck and back massage consumer report and link that page to my main page, best neck massager page. So that page is going to be used as a SEO structure. SEO structure are the sub pages of a same themed page domain keyword to help you rank in your main word. So for instance, I'm here saying for SEO structure. In page I want to rank, that is this. Keyword is best neck massager. For this I will create a SEO structure. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a page for keyword and link back to best neck massager. This is a very good way to generate more traffic as well as to rank for your main domains and main themes. Now there is another keyword, that is the consumer report neck massager. Create another page for and link back to best neck massager plus link to the above page. This will also help in interlinking. Best neck massager and best neck massager reviews. Another combination could be best neck massager year name 2022. Now to get ranked for this, I need to have small set of relevant pages which can be easily ranked, which do not have much competition, which do not have much competition on Google, and we can get them ranked without much work, and then pass that authority to our main domain. How? By linking back to them. So this is the SEO structure combination. For instance, there is another page I have on the website. I can see from here, I can see the powerful keywords. You can select the volume. See, you can see best back and neck massager. That is also keyword. You know, best neck massager with heat. I can create another page. Okay. Which will link above all plus best neck massager page. Okay, one thing you need to keep in mind that all these pages should be interlinked to each other. This is a very important thing to get your pages interlinked with each other. You can use this theme and you can do it for all of the category pages, or you can do for all of the pages you want to get ranked on. For instance, if you want to rank for best chair massage cushion, and you have to find the relevant keywords which you already have, on which you are already standing somewhere. I just want another word, best massager for neck pain. That is also very relevant to this. Link to all, not only to the above pages, but all pages. In SEO section. Now these 4 pages are the SEO structure for the main article which we are trying to rank. This is going to also help in on page as well as in SEO purpose. This is going to be very great way to help you. Here I can see the keywords where I am ranking, and I can see by top pages to analyze which pages are being ranked on how many keywords. This page is ranked on 5 keywords. I can find out all of the 5 keywords, and then I can select the SEO structure to easily buy. Just I'm like a best calf massager review. I can also create separate pages for all of for these 3 pages, and then give a backlink to the main calf massager review. So this will also help in giving website authority, SEO structure, and as well as more affiliate sales and more income. I can also see the general competitors right now. Here I can see my backlink profile, the backlinks I have got. Now I'm just specific. I've searched for the specific calf massager right now page. Here you can see. But let's move to the main domain. Just wanted to show you the backlinks. The referring to means the anchor through which I am getting the backlink. These are the anchor text from which I am getting the backlink. You need to diversify your anchor text. If you are getting backlinks from a same anchor text should be diversified. I just need to I'm getting the points and I'm writing it where I wanted to. So for those who don't know what is anchor text is a word on a competitor website, or sorry, on a third party website from where we are getting a link. Now on that, the word through which we are getting a link on our website is an anchor text. You can see 21 domains are using the word massage and spa club to refer to my main domain. 11 are using HTTPS. 9 are using massagesspaclub.com. 7 are using the word heated foot spa to rank, to come back. I can see, I can click on it and I can see heated foot spa in uses on these pages, and I can also see which page they are linking back. If they are linking back on my main domain or to a specific domain, and I can even cross-examine that page as well. I can also see referring IPs, from which IPs I am getting the most links. Internal backlinks, just like through the Google Search Console, which I have shown you. Here I can see which page is getting how many interlinks. I can see from here. Pages best by links I can see here. The main page is the best one. The second is best neck massager. I can come to know about these things as well from here. I can see the backlinks new here. I can see the organic keywords movements here. I can see 4 days ago, 27 hours ago, I just got a new link for this page. So this is how we examine backlinks experiment through Ahref. Ahref is a very great tool which I have just shown you around. I have already shown you links to my website through Google Search Console, and I have already shown you about backlinks with Google Search Console. There are some best practices which I wanted to tell you, that you need to regularly visit Google Webmaster tool to find if there are any issues with your page. The second thing is we need to set up keyword ranking tracking through either SERP Pro or either through SEMRush. Even though you can also use Ahref. Ahref is also good. Ahref is also very good. It can tell you rankings for your keywords. Like you can see here. Organic keywords. I can see my latest rankings. Just I need to select updated, and 6 hours ago latest updated results for my keywords. I can see where I'm ranking, where my positions are ranking. We constantly evaluate, goes up and down, but we can come to know on average basis on where we are standing right now. Okay, that is also very important, is to know your expiry date of your domain. If your website expiring in the next month, chances are Google is going to de-rank you. So the best idea is to get your website updated, or at least buy for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years. It's a very good strategy to have your website expiry for the next 5 years. I mean, renew your domain for the next 5 years. Is ideal for SEO, because it's going to give a signal to the Google that the website is not going somewhere. It's going to stay here. It's not a scam. It's a regular website, because the people who are scammers do not spend money on renewing the website. They are because churn and burn website. They just come and go, so they know that the website are not going to last much longer. So they do not spend money on renewing them. Okay. Another thing which is very important, you can get it through Ahref, is to find slow speed pages on your website. Okay, which I just forgot to give you a site on. Where it was, I just need to find it out, because Ahref site audit tool is also very important, and it's going to give you and it tells you about your health score of your website, which is 63, which is not good. Ideally, I have websites around 90 with 90 plus site health, so 63 doesn't sounds fair to me, but Ahref is saying fair. It's saying 178 errors on your website, 516 warnings, 78 notices. So let's examine the errors. The errors with the red lines are a very important one. So they are saying that HTTP pages has internal links to HTTP, which means that the website is linking to HTTP pages, which should be HTTPS by default, because I told you HTTP pages are not secure and Google doesn't like them. Often pages do not have any incoming internal links. No page from my site is linking to these pages. This is a very bad thing. I can find through it. And then 170 pages has broken images. The images are being not loaded on the website. I can find out those issues and get them corrected through. Like I can see those pages. Like these pages, the quick remedies for shoulder pain and the scholarship. These two pages do not have any internal link from the website. They do have internal outlinks, but no other pages are linking back to them. That is very bad thing as per SEO purposes. You can see the errors here. Missing ELT text. ELT text should be presented with all of the images you are referring, so Google can find out what the image is about, because Google crawlers can read text-based content. So for images, they need an alt text which defines what the image is about. Meta description tag is missing or empty on 61 pages. 11 pages has redirector on. 150 pages are slow pages. Slow pages are also a problem for your website. Like I was examining the pages through Google page speed insight, and I didn't go through all the pages. So if I have gone through, it would have taken me a lot of time. But with this tool, I can come to know about which which pages are missing, and I can get them updated and correct through the SEO plugins, and updating the images, where the images are not being loaded, I need to re-upload them or delete them, and then with like the HTTPS issues, I need to correct them. So you can see this is also very helpful for me, because it told me about 170 broken images. HTTPS pages has internal link to HTTP pages, which is also very bad. The page haven't been updated from a while. They are saying where the internal links are. That should have been a HTTPS link, but it's an HTTP. I need to update them on the page. Okay, by 200 it means the link is okay, but the link needs to be updated, because Google doesn't like HTTP links. So it's a small error. I wouldn't have noticed otherwise, but thanks to Ahref, I came to know it is a small error which I have on my website, which needs to be updated. Here you can see again, this is an HTTP with the HTTP without HTTPS. This is another missing one. For SEO structure, I have already told you. Okay, another thing which is very important, which needs to be understood, and that is, whenever you are trying to rank for a specific query, you need to understand, you need to figure out, you need to be the best in terms of site structure, site content, website image, as compared to the results shown on the first 3 pages of your Google search results. For instance, if I wanted to rank for best neck massager, I wanted to see all the 3 pages websites are being better than me or mine is better. So the only formula for this is my website deserves to be ranked on number 1, because it is the best from all of the 3 pages, all of the results which are being shown on the first 3 pages results of the website. If it is not well, I need to work on my website quality, I need to work on my website theme, I need to work on my structure, I need to improve how my website is being visible or displayed. So this is very important. Apart from this, I can also evaluate their competitor links, backlinks, to see website authority, domain rating, URL rating for them, and I can create different strategies to see how I can improve on this. So first, if I wanted to rank on best neck massager, which I was just showing, my website needs to be better than all of these results. Like this website is using a rating plugin. You can see, is my website using rating plugin or not? No, if not, I need to use it on my website. See the results, see how they are interlinking to each other. Best for overall, they are using the different words, different copy. Best shaisto massager. Now for the best neck massager, another query is best shaisto massager. I can best for headache, best for travel, best neck massage ball, best massage gun. So I can find literally many new sub keywords for ranking just so with the help of my competitors. And the content structure is also very important. How they are structuring the content, how the images are being loaded, how they are convincing with the bullets, points, dots, the combination, the structure. That is also very important. We just don't have to make a website which just get loaded quickly. We just also have to make a presentable content which can convince buyers to buy something. They are also showing a video here as well. You can see how they are research from 2017, which I told you before. Like, you need to outlink to third-party search services. This is also very important. In addition, there is an evidence, another linking, including self-massage. Okay, this is an internal linking. Internal linking. I just need to find out like how they are linking. Now this is a link to the product. So the content structure is also very important in the ranking of your website. Why your website doesn't get ranked, it not only depends on the amount of backlinks you get to your website, but also your content structure, your website images is also very important. You can also use Google Analytics for the traffic. The tracking is also a very important thing in your website. You need to track your visitors, where they are standing. If you can see the tracking, and you can come to know the bounce. 94% bounce rate is a very worst bounce rate. The lower the bounce rate is, the better it is to get it ranked on search engines. So it means that 94% means that the visitors stay just around for an average for 29 seconds, which is very bad. We need to increase the session duration. Why we are lacking is because our content structure is not good. Why it is not good? Because we are not using a good theme, and we are not using a good content structure. We can improve it. We can use different fonts, but you can see here the traffic is on constantly decline. Google Analytics is a very great tool. It can help me tell from which countries I'm getting the visitors, from which devices, from how many times are they coming again and again, which page has the most traffic. It's a science in its own self. But if I just started describing about analytics, it's going to take hours of discussion on this. So for a quick review, it's a very good tool. I also use the stat counter to check my recent visitors where came from. I can find from here recent visitor activity, and I can come to know from last which pages. I just had a visitor from Colombia, Canada, Europe. Colombia, I do not have much active traffic here. Apart from this, I can get a good traffic from Quora. Quora is a very good way to get traffic because people also answer there, and you can have discuss more about products, or I can promote my products and get good backlinks from here over there as well. But I will create a separate video on how to get SEO backlinks for your website naturally, and how it's going to help you with the ranking of your website. But right now, with the audits done, I just wanted to explore different options, different ways how you can improve, and how you can see where your website is ranking, where your website is standing. So as a bounce rate, I just told you the bounce rate is very worst. We need to improve on this. So are you still with me? I mean it's going to be a long ledge video. It's very hard to stay with someone for so many time, it's probably an hour or more. I'm just discussing with you. So you also need to check your website for any penalties. I'm not sure how you can go, but for Google Search Console you can find it over there. And if your website has a certain decrease in your traffic, it means that your website also has a penalty. I will also create a video regarding how you can restore or get your website up and back through a Google penalty. But for now, if you liked my SEO audit video, do send your feedback and do give your comment on how my video is about. If I'm missing anything, do let me know in the comment section. If you have any feedback, do let me in the comment section. If you wanted to ask a question, do let me know in the comment section. And you can hire me as well. And for all of my YouTube users, they are going to get a good discount as well. I'm giving a link through which you can hire me for doing SEO services, or you can even hire me for SEO audit or SEO services, or for Google ads or Facebook ads. Or I can help you with. Me and my team can help you with Google ads, Facebook ads, landing page development, web development, and for SEO services as well. Hope you like the video about SEO audit, and I just tried to discuss a few of the strategies, but Google has around 200 ranking factors. So the list can go on and on and on, and can take hours, but it was a short and quick review on site auditing of your website. I just wanted to be sure that as a beginner and as an intermediate person, you just need to know on what are the factors which are very important in ranking your website. You need to address on. I tried to be as descriptive as possible, but with the constant with the time constraints, I cannot go for each page individually. But I just told you in general on these are the pages which needs to be addressed, because auditing takes a lot of time. So I hope you like the video, and thanks for watching it. Bye bye for now.